Hey guys, so I just got back from Trader Joe's and I want to show you what I got. I have noticed my Trader Joe's haul videos tend to do pretty well, so I'm assuming that you guys like them. So I'm going to keep doing them, but if you guys have any other food related requests that you think might be helpful, feel free to let me know. I thought my kitchen was like relatively clean today. I see that there's a mess over here, but that's Penzone's drinking fountain. I took it apart and cleaned it, and I still have to put it back together. So anyway, I'm going to show you what I got today, and then I think I'm also going to insert some clips of stuff that I got last time I went to Trader Joe's, because I took some random clips. I didn't make an actual video. I'm just gesturing with this trash. I didn't make an actual video of what I got last time, but I took clips of things like as I was eating them, because I'm like, oh, I want to tell them about this. I want to tell them about this, because I got a lot of stuff that was new to me. And most of the stuff that I got last week, I did like. There were like one or two things that I kind of didn't really like, but I'll tell you all about that. Okay, so first thing in this week's grocery haul is this very green juice that I drank on my way home. This isn't like a super green one. I mean, it has spirulina, it has spinach, barley grass, algae, parsley, but it doesn't taste green. Like the first ingredient is apple juice, banana puree, mango puree, pineapple juice, kiwi. So it doesn't taste like greens, it tastes like fruit is what I'm getting at. I also got a couple of new plant babies, and I kind of can't believe that I just said plant babies. I'm becoming that person. Like, I don't even use the phrase fur babies. Like, you'll never hear it. Speaking of which, what are you doing? What you doing back there? Yeah, you won't hear me call them fur babies. I think that's kind of cringy. No offense if you're a person who says that, but maybe I'm becoming a person who says that. I don't know. So I got these two cute plants. This one I think I'm going to use to replace the plants that are currently on my kitchen windowsill, which you can't see right now, but I will show them to you. Most of those are plants that I propagated from one, this plant that this one that I'm pointing at right now. It's like a rubber plant. So I propagated that, and now I have like 4 new little baby plants, and then this one is ready to be cut again. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with all of these. I think I'm gonna probably start giving them to people because I don't need that many. So I think the ones that are currently on the windowsill, I'm gonna pot those and then replace that with this, and then maybe only have like 1 propagating at a time. Maybe I can get like a little assembly line going, so when the big plant's ready to cut again, that's time to pot the previous cutting and add a new one to water. I was not a plant person really before quarantine started. I was a plant killer, and now I'm like a plant factory. But yeah, I do like how it looks to have all the little plants on the windowsill, and they tend to do well there. They get some pretty good light. One of those plants I actually got, I meant to put it in my bathroom, but it seemed like it wasn't doing well. It wasn't getting enough light. I moved it to my bedroom and it was doing better, and then it got to the point where it seemed like it needed to be moved again, and it's like doing better in that spot right there. So yeah, just to clean up and make it look a little bit less cluttered, I think this will give the same effect that I like, but not look so messy. And then I also got this cute little succulent in a little bird. So cute. I intended to put this outside, but the people in the Trader Joe's, like the checkers, were telling me that it should be inside, so I'm not really sure. I don't know, my house is a little bit frustrating because I feel like this would look cute on my TV stand, but it doesn't really get great light there. I feel like there are a lot of spots in my house where I would like to put plants, but they tend to not get good light in the places where I put them, and then they end up not doing well, and then I have to move them. So I don't know. I have a little ledge outside with a bunch of plants, so I thought this would do well there. But maybe I'll try it inside first and see how it goes. Okay, so you've seen me get these before. I got 2 packs of gnocchi and a thing of polenta. I pretty much always get these now when I go to Trader Joe's. They're just really convenient to have in the pantry, and they're super easy when I don't have any good ideas to make for dinner and I'm getting bored of eating potatoes every day. Like, these are a nice alternative. They make me feel like I actually made an effort for dinner, when in reality I made very little effort. Speaking of which, I also got this bruschetta. I got this last time. So I am not a big red sauce person. I love the flavor of red sauce, but because I live alone and because I do a lot of leftovers, I found that if I eat it multiple days in a row, it'll kind of give me a tummy ache. But the last time I made pasta with red sauce, I just used a jar of this and dumped it into my pasta, and it turned out really well. It tasted really good. Like, I love the flavor of this. It's kind of like garlicky. So I basically use this in place of my pasta sauce, and it was really good. So I'm gonna try that again. I should probably start putting the frozen stuff away first. Yeah, that would be smart. So this is the oat-based strawberry ice cream. It has almond brittle and candied strawberries. I actually just posted about this on Instagram today. I was going through my camera roll looking at old photos, and like old meaning like 2 weeks ago, and I totally forgot that I had this. I got this last time I went to Trader Joe's, and I really liked it. It was very pleasant. It tastes like springtime. It's delicious, and I'm normally a chocolate ice cream person, and I like ice cream with like swirls and caramel and stuff like that. This doesn't really have a lot going on. I mean, it's got the almond brittle and the candied strawberries, which are both delicious, but they're really small pieces, and I thought that was going to be kind of like whatever, like it's just going to taste like regular strawberry ice cream, but it was actually really good. It was like just the right amount of stuff in there, so it's really good just how it is. And I also had some of those Enjoy Life chocolate chunks, so toward the end of the pint I added some of that, and it was also amazing. I also got this Thai tea mini mochi. I almost said Thai tea gnocchi. So this I've had before. It's really good. I think they had 1 or 2 other flavors in the same like packaging with the dots that are vegan. Maybe it was only 1 other flavor, but then they had a few other ones in a different kind of packaging, like a different style. I mean, it's the same size, same box, but it's like solid color, I think, instead of the dots. So the other ones are not vegan, but these are, so just make sure you're getting this kind and double check the ingredients and stuff. I think they have probably like six different kinds of mochi. Cruciferous crunch, I got this. I love this stuff. I get it every time I go. I use it as like a base for salads. I also use it, I put it on like top of stuff like pasta or whatever. It's nice if I have cooked food and I want something a little bit crunchy on top. But yeah, it's great for salads, and one of my favorite salad dressings is this carrot ginger miso dressing. So I love this stuff. This is probably one of my all-time favorite salad dressings. I'm gonna try to learn how to make it myself. If anyone knows how to make a replica of this, please let me know. I guess now would be a good time to mention one of the items that I got last time. I also got a Caesar dressing. So they have a few different dressings in this same kind of bottle. They have a green goddess dressing, which I also like, not as much as this one, but I do like it. They have like an almond butter something, and I'm not sure what it's called, but it's like almond butter, I don't know. That one's okay. It's kind of like a savory, also not as good as this one, but it's okay. Actually, the other two that I just mentioned, I like adding those to like pastas and stuff, especially like leftovers. You know, when leftovers just need a little something extra. But the one that I got last time it's like a tofu Caesar dressing, same kind of bottle. Did not like that one at all. I mean, the flavor was okay. It wasn't good, it wasn't bad. The texture, I think, is where I had the problem, because it had like tofu in it, and I'm not sure if they were trying to make it like Parmesan cheese or something, but it ended up making the dressing look chunky. Like, if the flavor, like, I reluctantly tasted it and the flavor seemed okay. Like, it didn't seem like it had gone bad, but based on texture alone, like, that's kind of what it looked like. Like, something was wrong. So yeah, I did not like that one. If you do like that one, feel free to tell me in the comments, because my opinion isn't isn't the only one. But yeah, I don't know. I wasn't into that one. This one though, I recommend 100%. Okay, so I also got some beverages, and speaking of differing opinions, this watermelon is one of my favorite kombuchas. And I don't remember who it was, but it was someone whose opinion I value. I remember posted either on Instagram or YouTube or something and said that they cannot stand this flavor, that it was disgusting. And I love it. It tastes like a strawberry or a watermelon, like Jolly Rancher or something. Actually kind of similar. I feel kind of similarly about the strawberry lemonade one. It tastes like candy. It's delicious. This lemonade one, I haven't seen it that often. I want to say I've only had it like 1 or 2 times before. I wonder if maybe it's seasonal for like spring or summer. But yeah, I really like both of these. And then this one you saw in one of my other recent Trader Joe's haul videos. This is a newer product. It's like an apple cider vinegar beverage. This one is the ginger and lemon flavor, and they also had a strawberry one, and I got both of them last time, and I liked the ginger one better. The strawberry one was okay too, but I liked this one better. I think I posted about this on Instagram when I decided I liked it, but just in case you didn't see that and maybe you saw the last video and you wanted a follow-up, I did like it. I got a can of jackfruit, so I was just thinking the other day about, I haven't made anything with jackfruit in quite a long time, and I realized the reason is because I usually like it's not something that I put in my everyday grocery haul, but I'll get it like if I go to the Indian market or if I go to Trader Joe's, I'll get like a bunch of cans, like maybe 6 cans, keep them in the pantry, and then when I get bored with my regular cooking, I'll cook up something with jackfruit. So yeah, that's the reason I haven't made anything with it, is just because I've been out. It's like one of those things when I'm browsing and I don't have any ideas, then there's the jackfruit, that's what I'm gonna make. Got some quinoa stuffed dolmas, and I don't know if this is the same one that I usually get. It might be. I know it didn't used to be blue. The one that I usually get is not blue, it was white on the sides. No, I think it is a little bit different. It says stuffed dolmas with grapevine leaves stuffed with 3 colored quinoa. I think these are a little bit different because I think I've seen these on the shelves and the white can on the shelves simultaneously. Anyway, this is another good thing to kind of hide in the pantry and forget about it until you are out of ideas or too lazy to make dinner. It's also really good. I like it on salads, and usually I'll split the can into maybe like 2 portions. And yeah, just use it to make my salads less boring. So I also got this hot bamba hot pepper sauce. This was in the same area by the dolmas, and I have a friend who's like obsessed with this stuff, and I've never had it before. I'm very curious though, because her level of obsession, it's very high. So I feel like it must be good. I don't know. I'm looking forward to trying it. I'm very curious. Okay, so now we're on to my vaccine prep portion of the grocery bag. So I got their mac and cheese. You probably seen me get this before. It's not the best. It's not my favorite. It's a little bit pricey. I would probably rather make my own mac and cheese. But this is exactly the kind of food I would want to eat when I'm like not feeling well. And I'm kind of a little bit nervous because I'm probably going to get the vaccine within the next week or 2, hopefully. I don't know if you can hear that, but I live near a military base and they're literally playing the national anthem. It's at 4:30 every day. They do the flag retreat. And it's funny because I was just thinking the other day, I haven't heard that in a while, which is weird because I'm home a lot. And they decided to play it while I'm filming. I mean, I'm assuming they've been playing it every day and I just haven't been paying attention, but here it is. Okay, I totally lost my train of thought. So I am hoping that I can get the vaccine next Friday. That is my perfect date. If everything aligns properly, I want to get it next Friday because I'll have the next couple days off work if I'm not feeling well. Speaking of which, I have noticed this before, but this mac and cheese has a surprisingly long shelf life. It's like a refrigerated product. It expires, it says use by 4/22, which is like a month from now. Doesn't that seem kind of ridiculous, keeping a tub of mac and cheese in your fridge for a month? I don't know, but it's gonna be, I'm gonna ignore it. I'm gonna put it in the back of the fridge and ignore it, so it'll be there for me if and when I need it. It's like my in case of emergency break glass mac and cheese. So also on that note, I got some bread. I'm not a big bread person. I don't usually keep bread. I like bread and I'll eat bread like when I'm out, but it's just not something I have in the house every day, and it's not like a carb fear. Like, I love carbs, just don't love bread. But sourdough toast is one of my favorite things to eat when I'm not feeling well. So I got the sourdough toast. I got various jams to eat with it. I got this weird like banana jam. So it's an organic banana fruit spread. And I don't really know what the difference between this, I mean, it has bananas, it has sugar. Like, I feel like there can't be too much of a difference between this and just mashing a banana on toast, but I am curious. I feel like it would be good on toast. I feel like it would be good on peanut butter and jelly. I also want to try it in my oatmeal. I will report back and let you know how it is. And then I also got this Mrs. Bridges. It's Mrs. Bridges strawberry preserve. This is also on the new products shelf. I don't know what is special about it. As far as I know, it just looks like strawberry jam, but for some reason I felt like I needed to get it. Like, Trader Joe's has other jams that I know that I like, and this one, I mean, in retrospect, it looks pretty ordinary. But because it was new, because I like shiny new things, I decided to get it. Ooh, plus this jar is gonna look real cute for propagating my plants. Okay, last 2 items. I got applesauce, also an excellent sick food. They have another applesauce that I actually like better. It's like a chunky applesauce, and I think the jar is like smaller and taller. But yeah, I haven't seen that one in a while, so I just got this one instead. It's also pretty good. And then I got these fruit bars. What is this? Fruit Frenzy bars. It's raspberry, lemon, and strawberry, and this is like probably my favorite popsicle of all time. They're really good. And yeah, if you've never had these before, I highly recommend trying them. Okay, so that's it for the stuff that I got this week. I'm gonna show you some of the stuff that I got last week. The first item is these crispy, crunchy, spicy mochi rice nuggets. I did like these. I thought they were a little bit too spicy.
but I probably would get them again. I mean, this wasn't a huge bag and it took me like 3 or 4 sittings to finish it just because of the spiciness. But I would get them again, but probably if I'm like in a specific mood for them, or maybe if I'm getting these in a combination with other snacks. But I probably wouldn't sit there and just eat the whole bag just because they were too spicy. Sorry for this video clip, is a little bit awkward, but I wanted to show you what they actually looked like. Next we have this tabbouleh style hummus, and to me, I really liked the flavor of this hummus, but it didn't really remind me of tabbouleh. It reminded me more of maybe like a potato salad or a chicken salad or something like that. I think it had like kind of a dill flavor or something, but I really liked it. It just didn't remind me of tabbouleh, and I would definitely get it again. Next item is a peanut udon noodle salad, and I really liked this. I would say though it's a little bit deceptive because it seems like a good meal to take to go, but it's not for a couple of reasons. One is that it's packed full, so you need to empty it into another bowl, and two, the sauce is literally on the bottom, so you have to empty out the contents of the whole container to add the sauce. I did think it was really good. I feel like it kind of defeats the purpose of having a to-go item if you can't eat it on the go. But if I needed a quick and easy lunch or something to eat at home, I would probably get it again. I also got this vegetable samosa burrito, which I had seen this a couple of times and I was a little bit reluctant to try it because I don't know, I just pictured these prepackaged burritos being a little bit soggy, but it definitely wasn't. It tasted really fresh and it was pretty good. The only thing I would say that I might not get it again is because it was a little bit too spicy for me. Other than that, it was really good. So if you like spicy samosas, you will probably like this. If you like mild, it might be a little bit too spicy for you. So everything that I've mentioned so far are items that have been new to me that I tried for the first time, but this rainbow wrap I've gotten a few times. It came out probably, I want to say 2 or 3 years ago, and when it first came out I got it a lot and I got a little bit burnt out, so now I don't get it super often, but it's still one of my favorite items that they have.
Okay, so I just realized I forgot to tell you the total for this week, which I usually do. So this grocery haul was $74.26, which is pretty high for me. I normally don't spend that much. I normally don't go over like 50, but I did get a couple of convenience foods. I got the kombuchas, I got the jams, which are not something I normally buy every time I go to the grocery store. Plus I got 2 plants, and the bird was $4.99, and then that long plant, multiple plant thing was $8.99. So that obviously brought the total up. So yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, found it helpful. Let me know if you have any questions or things that you want me to cover in future videos. I think I said that at the beginning, but I will see you in the next video. Bye.